this week's weekly vlog. Quick intro, if you are new, my name is Dawn. I'm a British expat, originally from Manchester, which is the northwest of England. Now I live in Amsterdam. No, I don't. Now I live in the Netherlands, just outside of Amsterdam. I think we're like 5 to 7 kilometres from the border. I live here with Lawrence, who's my partner. He's from South Africa. Our 2 teenage boys, Joshua and William, who were born here, and the fur babies, Jack, who's our Parsons Terrier, and Daxter, who's our very fluffy ginger tomcat. And yes, you might have gathered, I'm the only female in the house. Anyway, welcome back, guys. Hope you're well. I hope last week's vlog was okay, because trying to edit it was like, oh no, I'd lost footage, or I hadn't lost footage, clearly hadn't pressed record, and then the next day, or the next time I filmed, I assumed I'd told you things and I hadn't, so very chaotic. Anyway, you know, if you've been here for a while now, you're used to me by now, aren't you? Today, well, yesterday, super lazy day. In fact, I didn't even leave the house. I got up really early because my neck's still bothering me. I'm trying not to go on about it too much, but you know, if I have like a super lazy day, it's not because I'm just like fancy relaxing. It's probably because, you know, I just need a little sort of time out. So anyway, yesterday, super quiet day. Got something in my eye. Lawrence too. We did a couple of things. He's finally got round to attempting to fix the tiles that, well, they weren't broken. We've got a mosaic floor in the upstairs bathroom, and some of them had popped off because it's ancient. I mean, the whole bathroom needs a complete do-over. But anyway, if you're new here, we had to change the shower cubicle about a month ago now. Anyway, so Lawrence did that. So I think he had to put some special coating down so he can stick the tiles down hopefully today. He's out watching hockey. He's watching his field hockey, his team. He still can't play. William's out playing football. Joshua stayed over at a friend's last night, and I don't know if he's playing football or not. He's not come home for his kid, but that's not to say he didn't come home for it early hours of the morning. I've got the window open. Sorry, you can probably hear my washing machine's going, because, you know, it's nice weather, trying to get on top of the laundry. Weather-wise, do you know, it's a bit odd. It's like, it ranges from like very dark and overcast to like gorgeous warm sunshine. So I've got my shorts and t-shirt on. I am going to sit out for a little while. All the cushions are nice and dry now. We left them out in the garden and we had torrential rain, and the weatherman has confirmed it was a sort of a front that came from Germany. They had awful storms. So anyway, it was quite bad. I've got a couple of little things I need to do on top of the usual houseworky stuff. So if you remember, I bought this pinafore dress ages ago from good old C&A in the sale. It was cheap as chips. But the problem, I'm trying to put it together. The problem is it's just a centimetre too tight on the boobs. So the skirt and everything fits great. But I had a look at the button band, and I reckon I can gain a centimetre if I shift them over. So I've had a look. I've got some navy cotton. So that's a chore today. I'll just do 4 at the top. I'll leave the waist because it's got a belt. So if it is a bit sort of, if it's like a weird sort of bump or bulge in the fabric, it'll be fine because the belt will cinch it in. So that's one of my little chores I'm going to do today. I actually forgot I had that dress. It was because it didn't fit at the time. I'd sort of laid a few things over it on the hanger, and the last couple of days I've been going through my summer stuff because I didn't know what I had, because I've not actually worked properly, you know, twice a week in the office in summer for like, what, 3 years now. So I thought, oh, I better dig out my stuff. And then the other thing I'm doing is, I don't think I've ever shown it, or if I have, I might have shown it on the podcast, the original podcast many years ago. But I've got like this, like, they call them tea cupboards in the Netherlands. They're old. I've got one here hung up on the wall that I've left. It's like a fake walnut. That's full of like vintage teacups. And then I've got 2 at the workshop, my studio. One of them is hung on the wall, and I think it's displaying jewellery at the moment that I've made and I sell occasionally from there. And then I've done another one. You might have seen that one. It was like really, really dark. I think it was Annie Sloan Oxford Blue. If you chalk paint, you'll know the shade. And then I gilded it all. Still not finished that. That's just sat there. And then I've got like a nice turquoise blue one for myself that I've painted, waxed, and then an unfinished one, a small version that I bought. And next time I drive to the UK, I'm going to take it over for my mum because we were going to do it as a project together. So anyway, waffle. Do you remember these? The sticky back plastics I bought. So I've decided the only thing that I needed to do in the turquoise cupboard is cover the shelves. So I'm going to do them in sticky back plastic. I think that'll look really cute. I like this blue, but I think it might clash with the turquoise. So I think I've got 2 shelves. I think I might do one in the pink and one in the red polka dot. I think with turquoise that'll look, well, this isn't turquoise, this is more like a cornflower blue, but I think with the blue, I think these 2 colours look quite nice. And I'll probably do the light one at the top and then the, anyway, we'll see. So they're my 2 little projects today. Still no knitting or crochet. Let's do my head in. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. Veg-wise, I did do a veg cam last week. I don't think I've done one for a couple of weeks. So I did do a veg cam last week, but I don't think I've sort of said for quite a while what they all are. So if I do veg cam this week, I'll try, not promising, I'll try to put the names on the screen of what you're actually looking at. If you garden, you'll know what they are. There's nothing fancy out there. And I also inserted some footage of, I bought some packet of seeds last year, and they were called Seeds for Bees. And they're like flower friendly beads. And I just literally put 2 plastic pots that I was growing vegetables in last year in. And I just threw a load of compost in, scattered the seeds, don't know what they are. Somebody's child is being murdered out there. I don't know what they are. I just planted them and now they're really growing. So I'm really curious what they're going to look like. I mean, you know, they won't come back next year, but that's fine. I planted another pot with a packet of mixed white flowers. I don't think they're going to come up, but anyway, it's fine. Yes, that's what I'll try and remember to do this week. I'm only going to the office one day this week, so I'll do a car chit chat with you if I've got anything to waffle about. I always have stuff to waffle about, as you well know. And then Thursday, it's a bank holiday here in the Netherlands. It's I think I mentioned it last week, but it's called Hemelvaart. It's fart, but it's Ascension Day. That's what it translates to. So it's a national holiday here. And as you know, I don't work Fridays. There's a plane going over in a second. I don't work Fridays. So this week I've got a nice long weekend coming up next week. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got a visitor coming on Friday. But I think you'll see all that in next week's vlog. Sorry about that. But anyway, they're coming for a long weekend. So it is what it is. Some of you might have guessed who it is. I'm curious. If you've been around for a while, write down below who you think's coming to see me, and then you'll see in next week's vlog. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm going to put the kettle on. I'm going to sit in the garden while the seats are dry, and I've got some sunshine, and the birds are singing, and the planes are going over my head. And if anything exciting happens later, I'll take you with me. Car chat. I should name this segment car chat or car waffle. Anyway, I'm taking a risk this morning because I checked my Google Maps and it looks like I can sort of go the old route, which is good because then I can drive through the national park, which I really enjoy. I don't know, it just sort of resets my life button, we'll call it that. Don't think I picked up the camera yesterday. Yesterday was just miserable. You know, it rained pretty much all day, so my plants will be thrilled because I'm not the best plant mummy. Often, you know, I find them all sort of drooping and then I'm like, oh, I didn't water them for a while, so that was good. On Sunday night, I don't even know why, Lawrence and I randomly started weeding the back garden at like 9 o'clock at night. I think we were cleaning the kitchen up, and I think I went out with recycling, and then he followed me out to do something, and then I think one of us picked out I started the plant pot where my poor little patio rose was. It's dead now, I don't know why. There was all weeds in the pot, so I started pulling them out, and then I said to Lawrence, well, I really have to go to the garden centre and buy nice little plants to put in this pot. And then next minute he was in his flower bed behind me yanking up weeds, and we were out there, we were only for about 10 minutes. My god, we half filled the green recycling bin, and I was like, gosh, that was such a random thing to do. I'm sure our neighbours at the back of us, they think we're just bonkers. Anyway, no news on the house next door. Not seen any viewings yet, but then that doesn't say much. Although somebody was there this morning, one of the owners, checking on something, so maybe that's a sign people are coming to view, hopefully, or hopefully not, I don't know. I'm very nervous about the whole thing. What else was I going to tell you? There was something I was going to update you on, and it's clean got out of my mind. Anyway, I'm sure it'll come to me at like 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm fast asleep in bed. Bing! Who has that? Oh yeah, that's what, this is not what I've just remembered, but this is also something I was going to suggest, because, you know, now and again, I get an email, or I'll get a DM on Instagram, or even in the comments below, a question about, well, just general things really. So what I was thinking I might do seems to be a vloggy kind of thing, and I don't think I've ever done one before, pretty sure I've not. What I thought I might do is I'll do a Q&A section, do a Q&A vlog. So if there's anything at all you're just curious about, or you'd like to know more about, or, you know, just general being nosy, that's okay. I'm nosy too. And no judgment here from me. Then I was gonna say, should we do a poll? But, you know, okay, I'm gonna do one. Just send me a question, either email me, my inbox is below, or send me a DM on Instagram if you follow me on Instagram, or even put the question below. Totally fine. And then what I'll start doing, I'll probably ask in maybe in the Facebook group that I run. If you didn't know, Crafty World 1, the number 1. That's just a general craft group that I run on Facebook. I'll post it on there, and I'll ask on my Instagram. And then when I've got a bunch of questions, I'll do a Q&A. And I'm going to already commit, he won't mind, Lawrence can be included, William can be included, Joshua, ask, highly unlikely he'll appear on camera. I think the eagle-eyed amongst you might have spotted him like once or twice. He did like a 2-second shot over the years. So yeah, feel free, keep it clean, I'll try to. And yeah, when I've got enough questions, I'll do one. I think that'll be fun actually. I feel like a proper professional vlogger now. Oh, look at me. Oh, this route's clear. Great. We're going through the forest, guys. I don't know if I'll film anything though. Are you all not sick of it by now? Anyway, off to it this morning, and then this evening I'm popping over to Elian's. We're having a powwow about our Ibiza trip, which I'm super happy about because I've lost all the details of the trip. I think I can find my flight info because Lawrence booked that. So bad. I think I'm the only one flying out. In the morning. I'm on a really, really stupid o'clock early flight in the morning. But one of my friends was going to see if she could, sorry, I'm just watching the roundabout. One of my friends was seeing if she could change her flights and, you know, make a day of it. Okay, it's open. It says this road is closed from the 20th of May to the 4th of June, I thought it said. So that's fine. It's okay. Yeah, so I can get all the details. One of the girls has done an itinerary apparently. So I don't, no idea. Every now and again in the Netherlands we have this banking app. It's called Tikkie. And oh my god, it's the best invention ever. And you can just Tikkie people when they owe you money. So often, you know, when we go out for dinner, like girls' dinner, one person will pay. Say it's €100 and there's 4 of you. One person will pay and then they immediately Tikkie the rest of us for €25, and it's instantly, you get a link, you click it, takes you have the banking app, takes you to your own bank, whatever bank it is, in the Netherlands of course, and then you just transfer the money. It's brilliant. So yeah, I've paid loads of Tikkies over the last 12 months or more, but I just can't remember what we're doing. So anyway, that's what I'm doing tonight. Seeing the girls. I think I've said this before. There's 5 of us going together, and I do recall. Sorry, I'm going over these little speed grooves in the road. I do recall we've booked a villa. I know that much, but we couldn't get it for the first night. So we're staying in a hotel on the first night. A few people have said, where in Ibiza are you staying? I have no clue. I've never been before. I don't know. So I'm going to take my notebook and I'm going to write everything down. And I'm going to get organised. It's not till the end of August. But yeah, in between now and then, I mean, we're going, you know, we're off to Malta. Hopefully we can plan a family holiday. Just a week somewhere would be great. I really, really need to get over to the UK at some point. It's been far too long. It's logistics. It's a nightmare trying to get us all, you know, even just 1 week that we're all together. So the Malta thing is just Lawrence and I going, and the Ibiza thing is just me. Anyway, and on top of all that, these things are expensive, you know. Luckily my Ibiza trip is like, I think it's like 99% paid for. There might be a couple of odd, you know, things. Well, I'm sure the villa's paid for. Elian's treated us to the hotel night. Isn't that lovely, that? Because originally it is for her birthday, her 50th. But, yeah, super sweet of her. I think we've paid for the hired car. We've got tickets to go and see Calvin Harris, who's a DJ, if you didn't know. And then we were trying to book in a dinner at some famous place. I don't know, but I don't know if that quite happened. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow. So yeah, that's what, after a very long waffle, that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm going over to Elian's. That's his birthday party footage you would have seen a few weeks ago. And then, sorry, got a frog in my throat. Wednesday is my short day. And I wanted to do something and I can't for the life of me remember what it was. So I'm just, my memory at the moment is just shocking. Thursday's bank holiday, which I've already mentioned, I don't know how many times. Linda at me yesterday, fancy coming over Thursday, barbecue at mine. So yes please, thank you very much, down for that. although I don't know what the weather's going to be like now, but anyway, it'll be good, weather permitting. And then Friday, yeah, I'm also free for the day, and I have got plans. You'll see that next week. Talking of weather and the rain, that's what I started off with, the rain. So just to get back to the original point, I think I mentioned this. I went through like summer kind of work clothes to see, you know, what I had and what still fitted, and I was trying to work out. I haven't actually worn, let's call it like office wear. I mean, I'm very casual today. I've got jeans on, which is fine where I work, but sometimes I just like to dress up, you know, put a dress on or a skirt, you know, just, you know, chance myself up a bit. And I haven't actually like worn that kind of summer wardrobe since before my burnout, so that's 4 years ago. So I've been through my closet, and I was like, I don't remember that. I think I mentioned it, the pinafore dress. Oh, the pinafore dress. That's what I was going to tell you. I altered the buttons. Still, the bottom, the skirt fits perfectly. It's very nice and very comfortable. But the top, it's my boobs. I have this problem. It's terrible. Anyway, it's back in the closet. But yeah, I've got loads of stuff. I even had things with. I think when I thought I was going back, you know, when I was really sick, I'd carried on sort of, you know, as I was out and about, buying odd, you know, a skirt here, a top there, kind of thing. Like, oh, that'd be nice for work. Never worn it, so I had quite a lot of things with labels on still. Oh, I've just remembered. I've just seen a group of kids. William's coming here today on a school trip. Oh, I better phone Lawrence, he's still in bed. They've got what they call a fun forest here, which is like these high-rise walkways through the trees, and he's doing that with school today. But I'm sure he didn't have to be there till about 10ish. I've just seen a big group of kids. Lawrence is still sleeping. So last night, Joshua worked nights. He had to be in at 10, and it was pouring down. So Lawrence, how long have I been watching him for? I can't see. Lawrence dropped him off. You know, it was just awful, pitch black, pouring with rain, bit cold. And then he said, "Oh, I'll just pick you up in the morning," because trying to get a bus, you know, at that time in the morning. So Lawrence, I think Lawrence left the house at 5:30 this morning, and then he come back. And then got back in bed, and then I woke about 7, so I disturbed him. And then when I left, I said bye to him, and then I think he said if William didn't have anyone to cycle to the forest with, he'd drop him in as well. So yeah, gosh, he's going to be tired. Anyway, it's all his choice. Right, I'm really starting to waffle now. I think I'll phone William. Yeah, I'm going to phone William. All right, if anything happens that's remotely exciting, I'll take you with me. Me done. 5 days off. Whoop whoop. Oh my gosh, it has been so busy today. Like literally, I checked my emails in the morning when I was having a coffee. And then I thought, right, okay, I'll log on, went upstairs to the office. Before I knew it, it was like 4 hours later. I'd not even stood up from my chair. I was like a crab when I got up. I was all like buckled up. As a result, I didn't do my Zumba, which I was going to do, but I was like, oh. So I just had a 15-minute sofa, toast, and coffee. And then I went back to finish up. So it's good, it's fine. Last night, I think I mentioned I was popping over to Elian's to talk about the Ibiza trip, which I'm super happy I did, because now I know where we're going and where we're staying and what the kind of itineraries that they've planned. The other good thing as well is, straight on, I don't know if I mentioned this, I sort of misread the group app confirming what flights everybody booked to go on, and I was the only one that got it wrong, which meant I was travelling out at like I don't know, 6 o'clock in the morning from Amsterdam, which means, you know, I would have hardly slept the night before. Anyway, which is fine, but then I would have been alone for most of the day till, you know, like late afternoon, which is also fine. I'm not, you know, things like that. In a previous life, I did used to travel a fair bit with my job, so, you know, travelling to different cities, being alone, exploring, it does not faze me at all. But I was like, God, how did I get that so wrong? Anyway, the girls, all 4 of the girls, last night changed the going out flight to the same one as me. So I was like, oh, I'm super happy. So later today or tonight, I need to try and change my return flight, because again, I'm flying out at like a stupid o'clock in the morning, and they're catching an afternoon flight. And one of the girls was like, why have you booked those flights? You've actually paid more than we have, like a lot more. I was like, I just thought that's what we were all on. Anyway, fine. So I'll try and do that later. Short day today, so finished now, although I've been faffing around for nearly an hour, so I've not left the house much earlier. Faffing around. I actually put the grocery order in. I thought to do that because yeah, tomorrow's bank holiday here. I think I mentioned that already. So I've got the grocery order coming early Friday morning. So I'm just popping to the village now because we need a couple of essentials. Like, there's no butter. Josh asked for like what's it called, like sliced cheese, like cheddar, mild cheddar. It's a plakkikas in Dutch, if you're interested. Eggs, some milk. Oh, we need a new toothbrush, that kind of stuff. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pop into the village, the centre, not to my local shops. I'm going into the village centre. Oh my gosh, how many times am I going to say it? I'm going to the village centre. Oh wow, there's a whole house being knocked down there. Oh wow. Sorry, I never drive this way. So I thought, while I'm there, I'm just going to quickly pop into the action. Because the boys need, well, the boys, we all need like toiletries and some cleaning products for the cleaner. So I thought, oh, I'll just pop in the action. I've not been there for, I don't remember the last time I went in. And then I'll go to the supermarket here, which is a slightly bigger version than the one I've got by the house. Pick up a couple of things. So yeah, he said, go on lady, Josh said he might be working tomorrow, which I was surprised at, but he asked for it because rightly so, he gets double time, so it's good for him. It's not confirmed yet if he's got a shift or not, because I asked him if he wanted to come to Linda and Ronald's for a barbecue, but even if he's not working, he'll be doing something with the guys, William too. So that's fine, they'll sort themselves out. William might even be working as well, I didn't think to check. They're at that age now where they just go off and do their own thing, so that's fine. I don't think I've got anything else to to tell you other than the weather here has just been so crazy. Today it's sunny, but my gosh, it's windy, like really windy, and it sort of keeps threatening to rain. It's like rain clouds. But anyway, but the car's like an oven. Oh gosh, the parking's full. Ugh. I should have known. Wednesday's always a bit of a bad day this time of the afternoon. Oh no, no parking there. So I'm going to drive around the car park for a while now. It's not a small car park either. No doubt I'll find one. Oh, here's a spot. That's just a real tight spot. This is a good size spot. Brilliant. That was lucky. Because the supermarket's not at this end of the village, so I won't normally I'd walk down to the supermarket, but because I have shopping bags with me, so I'm just going to pop in the Action here, and then I'll pop back in the car and drive over to the Albertheim and pick up some stuff. We'll see. Right, let's go. I don't know if I'll film anything, but if I do, you'll see it in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Got blown away out there. I had to have a coffee. And I made a quick sandwich. You know, your blood sugars are low and you start getting shakes. I'm not diabetic, or at least I don't think I am. Although it does run in the family. Anyway, shall I do a show and tell? I've not done a shopping haul for a while, let's call it. So, picked up a stand-up fan because we don't have airco here in the Netherlands. It's not, we do, but it's not common at all because it's very expensive to run and also expensive to fit, and we just don't have the climate for it. The boys have got like portable or mobile air conditioning units in their bedrooms because they're in the attic and it gets super hot up there. Anyway, we have one of these stand-up fans in the lounge just to sort of circulate the bit of cool air around. And we thought it was in the garage and it's not. And then we discovered it's in William's room because we had a whole discussion with him the other week about the fuel crisis because he leaves his airco running all day, all night. When he's not home, he leaves it running the whole time. Even on a really cold day, it's just running non-stop. And we said, listen, you know, this is expensive to run. You've got to be more responsible. So he's gone the complete extreme and not using it all together now. And he's claimed the lounge fan. So I picked up a spare one. Not a spare one, another one. I'm not going to show you everything I bought from the Albertheim because it was boring, like cereal and bread, whatever. But a couple of things. Look what I've got. Sunflower oil. There was something like 6 bottles on the shelf. This is from Spain. And not too expensive. It was €3 something. So we don't use a lot of oil, I must admit, in our house. Because if we do like fries and stuff like that, we tend to do everything in the oven. But for things like fried eggs, you know, it's nice to have some oil. And then in the big Albertheim, they've got this Patek's aubergine chutney. When I make a curry, I always put like a giant dollop of, like a big tablespoon of this in the curry. It just gives it like a nice rich kick. That's so Dutch, I did that there. That signal means yummy. I do things without thinking. The other thing, when we was in Leiden last weekend, we popped in Dunkin' Donuts and they were giving free samples of cold drinks out. And one of them was passion fruit and the other one was watermelon. And they were both nice, but my God, the watermelon was like divine. And I went the same day or the next day, I was in the Albertheim and I was looking for cold drinks. And I spotted this. And so it's almost identical to the Dunkin' Donuts watermelon drink. It's delicious. So either do just cold water or cold fizzy water, and then they've got this you don't dilute this crystal clear cucumber watermelon, and then this is like a mix of syrup, a cordial grenadine. So how I do mine in a giant glass, I do crushed ice, I do like, I don't know, an inch of grenadine, and then I top it up with the crystal clear. Oh, I tell you, William can't stop guzzling the stuff. I'll show you, bought a couple of other things in Action. Realised the other day, desperately short of hangers. I like these velvet covered ones, and they're super thin. I go through these like you can't believe. Just kitchen paper. Not interesting. Oh yeah, they had this cold infusion, lime, lemon and mint. I think they're tea bags. So I thought they'd be nice for like an iced tea. I'll give that a go. I bought like, what is it, like a Kilner jar? Because I'm going to make pickled onions. It's really hard to find malt vinegar over here. It just doesn't figure in the Dutch diet. And if you're British, we like malt vinegar, especially on chips. Anyway, the other week I was in the Albertheim, and what did I spot? Malt vinegar. So I've got shallots, and then I had a glass jar that had vegetables in it, but the seal's not great. So I'm going to pickle the shallots. I've looked online. I have to peel them, cut the ends off either end, and then soak them in salty water for a few hours or overnight if you want, and then pack them in the sterilised jar, and then top them up with malt vinegar, and then the earliest you should eat them is after 6 weeks. So that's what I'm going to do. They've got loads of pool things in, so I've got a floaty for chlorine, which we haven't got, and then they had a little notepad. Well, it's not a notepad, it's like with textured or patterned paper for the junk journaling thing. Not that I'm doing junk journaling, but I've done one. And then, oh, drop that, oh, it's okay. And then I just bought like these, the kids like baby wipes for their cleaning their trainers. Let's move this bag. Toiletries and that. Interesting. A while ago, I think I mentioned in one of the vlogs that I'd seen in one of the dollhouse forums that a lady had built like a really cute greenhouse from a kit that she'd got from the Action, but she'd painted it and redone it in a sort of vintage style, and it was gorgeous. And I did, when I read it, when I saw the post, I did go to the Action and I couldn't find it, and I thought, oh, it must have been a really old kit. Lo and behold, it had one on the shelf. So nice, eh? That was €10, I think it was. So I'm not doing it now. Oh, it's even got lights with it. Look at that. But I grabbed it. They literally had one. They had a birthday cake or a cake shop stand, but I really wanted the garden greenhouse. So that's all I've got. Right, I'm going to sit down, drink the rest of my coffee, and then it's just gone, it's 5:10. I have no idea who's eating here this evening, so I'm going to send a message out to the family WhatsApp group. And tonight we're having mince, like a Mexican mix, and pasta. Super, super easy dinner. Right, I will catch you later. Just feeding Dexter, and then Lawrence is walking Jack. We're early today because it's bank holiday here today, and we're off to Linda and Ronald's for a barbecue. Although I doubt we'll be sitting outside because it's super windy. It's not cold, but it's not warm, if you get what I mean. Okay, I'm just going to put his food down for him. Yeah, boys are not coming with us. Joshua's gone off to did he say a place called Finkfane? I think that's where he said he was going. I think a friend of his, their family have one of these like recreational islands on the lake. So I think they're going to barbecue or do something there. And William's working this evening. I think he'll get double time for that. So I've got hair in my face. Something's been eating the rhubarb. I think you would have seen veg can before. So I've just sprayed everything with like I've got this eco insecticide spray from last year. So I've just sprayed everything because my strawberries are really coming on now, so I don't want them nibbled. Something said I go the rhubarb. Something started nibbling the raspberry plant and the radishes. So I knew it would. As soon as it, sorry, my nose is itchy. As soon as we had rain, which we have done pretty much consistently for days now, I knew that the little slugs and snails and caterpillars would emerge. So slightly annoying. Okay, guess what? If you'll recall, if you've been around a while, my Felix pullover that I can't knit anymore because of my shoulder and my neck, and I only have the sleeves to do. If you recall, I lost the wool. Searched everywhere for it, so then I went and bought new wool. Guess what I found this morning? The wool I lost in a bag I must have looked at about 3 or 4 times at least. I'm like, oh, I was looking for something else in my craft room, and I was like, hey, what's this in this bag? And I pulled it out and I was like, oh, I don't believe it. So anyway, it won't go to waste because it's really nice wool. So I'll definitely knit something else with it. But yeah, I was like, oh, I knew that would happen. So if you're also saying, I knew that would happen. Yes, I know. Right. Lawrence will be back any minute now. I'm going to grab a nice bottle of cold rosé out of the fridge. Take it round, and then in the morning picnic delivery is coming quite early, so yeah, no lying for me. Not that I can lie in these days at the moment with my neck how it is, but yeah, it's been a really nice super chill day today. I've really enjoyed it. All we've done is we've had a little bit of a tidy up, not much, got some washing on the go, just sat and watched TV all day. It's just been nice, just chilling. Tomorrow Lawrence is working, but he's working from home. He's going to the physio. So I think his leg will be improved a lot from last time. Right, I'm going to get myself together. I'll catch you later. Time at Linda and Ronald's yesterday. We actually sat in the garden when we got there, had a little drink and some nibbles, but we ate inside because it was like perfect timing. As soon as the barbecue was ready, the sun went in and it was turned cold, so there you go, it was really nice. Today, well, I've been cleaning up, I've made the spare bed up for our visitor. Lawrence has been to physio. Lawrence, how did it go at physio? Good.
I don't have to do another appointment.
Oh, you don't? When can you sport again?
Straight away now.
Oh, that's good news. I don't know if you heard him. He doesn't have another appointment and he can start sporting again. Yay. That's good. William, have you got football training tonight? Yes, he's nodding his head. Okay. What I'll do, I'm going to wrap up the vlog now because I'm not going to have any time this weekend to edit and upload it. So I can do that now, today. So, and then I put it on a timer and schedule it for Sunday morning, my time. And I know quite a few of you like to watch me in bed, whether it's I've just woke up or I'm going to bed, sleep. So at this point, if you're still here at the end, thanks so much for sticking by with all the waffling. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed and you like spending time with me, if you can hit the subscribe button or give the video a like or comment below, anything, all the interactions that happen on the channel really help us grow. And if you're already subscribed, thanks for sticking with me, guys. Can't believe we're growing very slowly, but it's still nice for growing. Okay, stay safe, take care. We'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.